I'm Miss Brooke, and welcome to your very special reading time. Today, I'm very excited because I'm going to read one of my favorite books, A Visitor for Bear. And if you've been to the rabbit hole before, maybe you've heard me read this story because it's one of my favorites. But I'm very excited to share it today. And before we get started, I was hoping we could sing one of my favorite songs. It's really fun, and every time we sing it, one of the words is going to disappear. So I hope you join me, and it goes like this. There was a crocodile, an orangutan, a flying eagle, and a silvery fish, a bunny, a beaver, a crazy elephant, na 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 na. There was an orangutan, a flying eagle, and a silvery fish, a bunny, a beaver, a crazy elephant, na 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 na. There was a flying eagle and a silvery fish, a bunny, a beaver, a crazy elephant, na 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 na. A little faster. There was and a silvery fish, a bunny, a beaver, a crazy elephant, na 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 na. A little faster. There was a bunny, a beaver, a crazy elephant, na 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 na. A little faster. There was a beaver, a crazy elephant, na 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 na. There was a crazy elephant, na 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 na. Okay, all silent this time. Really fast. Here we go. Turn up the speed. Here we go. There was a na 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 na. Very, very, very nice. Okay, my friends, it is now time for one of my very special stories, A Visitor for Bear. Ooh, raise your hand if you've read this book before. Raise your hand if it's your first time. Ooh, okay. No one ever came to Bear's house. It had always been that way, and Bear was quite sure he didn't like visitors. He even had a sign, "No visitors allowed." One morning, Bear heard tap, tap, tapping on his front door. When he opened his door, there was a mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. "No visitors allowed," Bear said, pointing to the sign. "Go away." He closed the door and went back to the business of making his breakfast. He set out one cup and one spoon, but when he opened the cupboard to get one bowl, there was the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. "I told you to leave," cried Bear. "Perhaps we could just have a spot of tea," said the mouse. "Out," commanded Bear. "Most sorry," said the mouse. "I'll be going now." Bear showed him to the door and shut it firmly. Then he went back to the business of making his breakfast. But when he opened the bread drawer for one slice of bread, there was the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. Oh, do you see him down there? "Unbelievable," rumbled the bear. "Away with you, vamoose." "I do like a bit of cheese," said the mouse. Bear pointed a rigid claw towards the door. "Yes, then, here you go," said the mouse. "Farewell." And the mouse whisked out the door. This time, Bear shut the door very firmly and locked it. He locked the windows too, for good measure. Then once again, he went back to the business of making his breakfast. But when he opened the fridge to get one egg, there was the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed, of course. "Be gone!" roared Bear. "A crackling fire?" ventured the mouse. "This is impossible, intolerable, insufferable!" cried Bear, shaking with anger and disbelief. "Terribly sorry," murmured the mouse. "Now you see me, now you don't. I am gone." And the mouse looked very and sorry indeed while he waited for Bear to unbolt the door and let him out again. This time, before he went back to the business of making his breakfast, Bear shut the door very, very firmly, locked it, boarded the window shut, stomped up the chimney, and even plugged the drain in the bathtub. Carefully, Bear set about the business of making his breakfast. He opened the cupboard. No mouse. Ha! He opened the bread drawer. Nothing. Phew. He opened the fridge. Mouse free. Yes, indeed. He lifted the lid to the tea kettle. There was the mouse, small and gray, and, well, you know the rest. Bear fell to the floor and wept. I give up, he blubbered. You win. I am undone. So sorry, said the mouse, but perhaps if I could just have a bit of cheese and a cup of tea, and do you think we could unstopper the chimney and have a nice fire? Bear blew his nose with a loud honk. Oh, but then you must go, he sniffled. No visitors allowed. You have my word, said the mouse. Bear unshuttered and unboarded the windows. He unlocked the door, he unstopped the chimney, and he unplugged the drain. He brought out 2 plates of cheese and 2 teacups, and he made a crackling fire in the fireplace for 2 sets of toes. The mouse warmed his feet and nibbled and sipped, and Bear did too. They sat for a long while. The clock in Bear's house ticked loudly. Bear cleared his throat. The mouse looked most attentive. No one had ever been most attentive to Bear. The fire is nice, Bear announced. Lovely, said the mouse. No one had ever said Bear's fires were lovely. I can do a headstand, said Bear. Very impressive, explained the mouse. Bear told a joke. The mouse laughed heartily. No one had ever laughed at Bear's jokes before. Bear began to think of another joke. The mouse set down his teacup. Bear quickly lifted the teapot. There's plenty more, he said. So sorry, said the mouse. Most kind, but I must be on my way. Really? You needn't go, said Bear. I am off, said the mouse, springing up from his chair. Wait, cried Bear. The mouse stepped out the door. Toodly-doo, said the mouse. Don't go, wailed Bear, throwing his body across the path. But I give you my word, said the mouse, pointing to the no visitors sign. Oh, that, cried Bear, pulling it down and tearing it up. That's for salesmen, not for friends. Not for friends? Asked the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. Bear nodded. The mouse's bright eyes glowed brighter. Bear smiled. Do you like 1 lump or 2? Said Bear, most politely. I like 2, said the mouse, and Bear agreed. Aww. I really like that they became friends in the end. Well, thank you, my friends. It's been so special to have this very special story time with you, and I hope you're enjoying your art projects and your very special show. So please send in some pictures because I would love to see all of your guys' special work, and I hope you guys have a magical day. See you later.